Hey, what's going on guys? It is me, Zaythorn, and welcome back to another YouTube video. This one's quite different from the content I normally make on this channel, but I hope that people can enjoy it nonetheless, and maybe even some people from the Jailbreak community can get some information out of this or discuss their own opinions in the comments. Jailbreak is one of those very special games where, despite its age, it has been able to not only thrive, but keep a very strong community. A lot of the games that were in competition or around the same numbers as Jailbreak at the time are now either dead or very close to it. This fact alone proves that Jailbreak is one of those very special, unique games that really can thrive for literal decades after its release. And yet, here we are facing its downfall. Now, why is this fact true? Some people might say it's because of the lack of updates. Some people might say the seasons are repetitive or boring. But I think objectively, we can all agree that none of these things are the case. Now, sure, you could say that some of these things definitely have played a part into its dwindling numbers, but if this were the primary reason, then the game would have been flat out dead a long time ago. So then what is it? What can cause a game that has the potential to thrive for years on years, to even after a major overhaul update like this, still have numbers slowly dwindling and having dozens of its own popular community members quitting? And you only need one word to answer that: exploiters. Or is it? Because while yes, it is true they are technically exploiters, they're also in a way not. You see, most of the exploiting problem on Jailbreak isn't even being controlled by a person. What these accounts are nothing more than automatic farms to make as much money as possible and to convert said money into sellable product, aka the Jailbreak black market. Let's make a very basic chain of events that happens. So these random accounts go around to different servers automatically using a server hop method to auto arrest people with bounties. Then that money is purified by being used to purchase things like vaults, concepts, whatever it may be, possibly trading them to an actual person to trade them up to higher things, and then those things are sold on black markets. I'm not going to give any sort of links or details on how to find these black markets, but believe me, they do exist, and there's a lot of them. There's two things that can be done to fix this major, huge issue. First one, which is not a really good method, would be to flat out disable trading. My personal opinion, trading should have never been added in the first place. But on that same note, I don't think taking it away would be a good thing now either. Adding trading to any game like this is one of those things where once you do it, you can't back off of it. Because no matter what you do when you revert it, someone's going to end up with the bad batch. Let's say Asimo announced that in 2 weeks time from right now, trading would be disabled for good. People would be panic trading like crazy to get rid of their items. Almost every single item would become unstable or low demand, except for the things at the very top of the value list. The majority group of people would end up with the rest. This would cause extreme outrage in the community. But all of this can be avoided by simply going for option 2, which is to just make a better anti-cheat. Now, why exactly hasn't this been done? Well, I wonder that too. Asimo has said several times when being asked this question that it's a really difficult task to achieve. But even the exploiters themselves have come forward and disagreed with this.
What are your overall thoughts on the Jailbreak developers?
Let me tell you right now, Asimo gets way too much credit for what he does. The reason Jailbreak is where it is now is completely because of that. You see the code that's in there, if you look in there, it's beautiful. It's almost near perfect. Like, we will never be on the Bad CC's level. I mean, this guy is incredible. Very good developers. Asimo, I don't like he's a little bit egoistic. I'll be honest, I've seen, a lot of the complaints on the cheating back in the day. And yeah, I do think the anti-cheat sucks. I do think Asimo gets a little too much credit on that.
Some claiming that the backdoors that they use are so easy to fix, it's almost laughable. And you know what? I can really believe that. You know why? Because there are so many accounts doing it at the same time. I mean, come on, a game about raising pet eggs has a better anti-cheat than Jailbreak does. Now, a lot of people, including these exploiters, have said that Asimo is very egotistical and thinks his skill is way above what he's actually capable of. And that's where I begin to disagree. Asimo and Bad CC both have stepped further and further away from Jailbreak. I mean, they flat out said they were going to quit for a while to build Rocketeers. And when it flopped, they magically came back to Jailbreak. I think what we're witnessing is two developers that have had major success with this game and have kept it up and running for years, almost a decade at this point, and they're tired of it. It's not that they want Jailbreak to die, it's just that they want to work on other projects and see them thrive, maybe even as much as Jailbreak has. But Jailbreak is always going to be that anchor to them that kind of limits them from working on other things full time. I think a big thing in their playbook is that they're expecting GTA 6 to cause a huge uproar in Jailbreak's player count. So that's why they went with the overhaul that they did, instead of the thing that they should have done, which is work on a proper anti-cheat. I mean, sure, don't get me wrong, they have put a lot of effort into this update, but I think we can all agree that the effort went into the wrong thing. It's kind of like if your car broke down and needed serious mechanical repairs, and instead of fixing the problems, you put a $15,000 paint job on it. Sure, it looks good and it's gonna make you feel good, but it doesn't fix the underlying issues. We had a solid week of no exploiters on Jailbreak, so I definitely think they tried and did a little bit of something to reduce the numbers, but not even 2 weeks into the update and it was already worse than it was before. So I really do think that they're gonna solely rely on the hype of GTA 6 to kind of revive Jailbreak, but how long will that last, especially when the exploiting problem is as bad as it is? What's gonna happen, just like it did with this recent update, is you're gonna have all these new players coming into the game and quit within that 1 to 2 week frame, because no one's wanting to play a game where they get killed or arrested every 3 to 5 minutes. So what does this mean? Well, it means that time will tell. I will say, right when the update first came out, the game felt so good. I was playing it every single day after the update. There was no exploiters. The game felt the way it used to feel again. I wanted to grind a game. It's just a damn shame that this game has to be suffering the way it is. Zombie Rush was another game that I played a lot and really enjoyed. It also had an exploiting problem, not like this game does, but the main reason why I stopped playing it is just because it got repetitive. It really wasn't fun to play once you got a certain place in the game. But Jailbreak isn't like that, man. You can have fun with it even when you're the richest player in the game. It's a very fun game to play with friends too. I know this video isn't gonna get like any views, but I hope some people got information out of it and enjoy it. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. This took a while to make. See you guys next time. Goodbye. Sorry for the change of mic quality. This is actually later on in the same day, but it just got announced that limited cars are going to be paused for a while, which is meh, okay. But they are apparently taking the time off from both the limited cars and the seasons to work on an anti-cheat. I can't believe the same day I finally decide to make this video, this also gets announced. This is amazing. This is exactly what I was hoping for, but it happened before I even got my video out. I am still kind of skeptical because this has been said before, but if they're taking dedicated time to specifically work on this very specific thing, then this might be good. That's been my biggest pet peeve with Asimo and Bad CC, is that they haven't taken a break from the other reskin applications that they always do and just focus on the actual issue at hand. This is a great example of going in the right direction for the sake of Jailbreak's future. That's awesome. Hey, I love being corrected. That's great. I'm still gonna release this video to keep people informed, you know, but it's awesome. I'm really excited for this. See you guys.